Good morning and welcome to Autism Live and to the opening of the 2022 Festival of Toys. I'm so excited that it's finally here, you guys. We've been putting out a toy guide now, I think it's 9 or 10 years. It started with me just reviewing a toy that I thought was particularly fabulous for our kids and telling why I thought it was fabulous, and people just kept asking for more and more toy recommendations for different things. So we started putting out the toy guide and it's evolved and there's more and more awards. So let me give you the skinny on this really quickly. There's 6 different age categories. And you know what? I don't want you to be tied to those at all. I would tell you always start looking at toys in the age category of where the individual is right now, but then look at all the toys in all the other categories, because sometimes the toy that's in the baby category is perfect for somebody who has sensory issues that is a teen, right? And there's no harm and no shame about that. So I say look at the whole toy guide, but don't overwhelm yourself. Start with the one that is the age that the individual is. But we put in, for some of the toys, we put in age ratings on them as a safety issue. But other than that, let go of that. We're not worried about that here, right? Unless it's too developed for somebody or it's unsafe for them. We really don't care too much about age ranges on them. But let me tell you what the age ranges are. There's baby toddler, then there's preschool and school age, which we're going to go over those today, some of the winners in those categories. Then there is the teen tween category, then adults category, and then there is a caregiver category for those who are taking care of individuals who are on the autism spectrum, because sometimes they need a little different thing, or there's a specific toy that we think really, it's going to be the ideal toy for a caregiver to make a connection with the person on the spectrum. There's a lot of toys in the caregiver category that are specifically that. So I particularly love that category. Then within each category, we have tons of different award winners. Like this year, we added a Kids' Choice Award and we added a Video Game Award. But there are things like Best Educational Toy, Top Toy, Oldie But Goodie, Best Motor Skill, Best Social Skill, Best Language Builder Skill. So we love all the toys, but there are different categories for different things. So Traven is showing you some of the different ways that you can connect to our show here if you have questions about any of the toys. The toy guide is going to go active later on today. So later on today, you'll be able to look at all of the toys, but you're getting the sneak preview today, those of you who have tuned in live. The live chat is open, and we're going to show you, because our studio is green screen and a lot of the toys feature green packaging or green on the toys, it makes it a little bit difficult for us to showcase them live. So we've pre-recorded, you'll get to see what the studio looks like without the green screen. We've pre-recorded some segments this morning to show you, but I'm here, I'm watching your questions, and we're going to take a break in between these two segments to answer any questions you guys have about the toys. Today, we're covering both the preschool and the school age categories. Just to give you a hint, then I believe, and Traven's going to correct me if I'm wrong, that we're going to do the teen, tween, and adult categories on Wednesday, and then on Monday we'll give you the baby and the caregiver categories. I think that's the way that it's going. But they will be available. I also have to tell you guys that we've got a new newsletter that's coming out, one at the end of November, at the end of this month, and one in December, that's going to have coupons to purchase some of the toys that you will see featured here. So if you haven't already, make sure that you go to autismnetwork.com to look at any of our videos, right? Or to look at the toy guide. And once you're there, it takes about 6 seconds and a thing will pop up and will ask you if you'd like to join our subscriber list. Please take the time to fill that out because it's going to save you money. So make sure that you fill that out and check them out. But I just have to tell you, because I get so crazy being around these toys because they're so wonderful. Like this little guy smells like vanilla. But it's the best. I'm very hello Holly. I'm very scent sensitive, but oh my gosh, these Miniland baby dolls, oh, I could just smell their little heads all day long. So precious. Anyway, thrilled that you guys are here. Make sure that you're writing in right now, like Holly, into the chat. and we're gonna cut to a pre-recorded thing showing you the preschool category, some of the winners, not all of the winners. Hello, Holly. And then we're going to come back for a little discussion, and then we'll show you the school age, some of the winners, not everything that's in the toy guide. And as I said, the toy guide will go live later on today, so you want to be tuned into that. And don't worry, right now, if you go in this moment, you'll see the 2021. But don't worry, we're going to archive the 2021 so that you'll be able to look at that. And we're hoping to add some of the previous years since our website changed onto that as well. And all this weekend, we're going to be showing some of the videos that we've made over the years of the toy guides because they're pretty hilarious. So sit tight, take a look at this. This is our video about our preschool, some of our preschool winners in the 2022 Autism Live Toy and Gift Guide. Hi, I'm Shannon Penrod from Autism Live and the Autism Network. And right now I'm so excited because it's the Festival of Toys time. This is the time of year when we showcase toys in our Autism Live Toy and Gift Guide. This year it's the 2022 edition. And you can find that right now on the Autism Network. Go to autismnetwork.com, and at the top you'll see that there's a little button that says Toy Guide. You can click on that and see all the different categories that we have. We have a baby and toddler category, we have a preschool category, a school age category, we have a teen tween category, an adult category, and a caregiver category. So there are toys and gifts within each of those areas that are different award winners. And right now, I'm going to showcase some of the award winners from our preschool section. I love this area of toys because they're fun, they're interactive, they're often really visually beautiful. I sort of feel like when we get it right in this category with the skills and build the skills from this category, we're really setting the child up for success in school and probably throughout their life. So this is an important category and they're super fun, as they should be. So let's kick this off, right? One of my faves this year, Leapfrog toy, and you'll see that in this category, Leapfrog figures very largely because they're very good in this category. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. And this little guy is the creme de la creme. He is actually the winner of our Speech Builder Award in the preschool category because he makes it so interactive. He's plush, he's soft, you can take him with him anywhere, and he's got little buttons on different spots of his body that do different things. I'm going to turn him on for a second, but then, you know, you're not going to listen to me anymore. His name is Scout. And
I'm your pal, Scout. Touch my paws, we'll laugh and play. I'll be your very best friend. We'll have such fun together. I'm your best pal, Scout.
He's adorable. He's absolutely adorable. And there's so many different ways that he interacts. He can play music. You can actually program him with things that your child likes, and you can program your child's name into this toy, which is absolutely amazing. He prompts the child and says things like, give me a hug. There are these touch points that are on him.
Play music with me.
Yes, and he encourages you to touch his paws and interact with him, but you can add a friend and each of you touch the paws and he can recognize that you've got a friend that's there as well. He's so sweet and so interactive, and you can learn so many things with him. So we absolutely love him. This is my little pal Scout. I'm never going to get him to turn off, but he does have a cord that comes with him that you can plug into the computer. You can download different things. You can, as I said, program in your child's name. You can program in some of their favorite things for him to interact with them about. So he's so interactive, personal interactive, and he's just delightful. I will tell you that all the dogs love him too. So if you have a dog, you're going to have to keep them away from the dog because he's so interactive. The dogs want to play with him too, but kids love him. Adults love with him. This is my pal Scout Smarty Paws, because his paws are smart and interactive. So very, very fun. And you saw he lights up. He talks to you. Wonderful. Leapfrog. By the way, when you look up these toys on the toy guide, you will see that there is a little description of the toy, but there's also what we say about the toy. And then below that, there is a button that if you're wanting to order the toy directly from the toy guide, you can. We do not get any money from the places that you order them from, but you guys asked us to make it easier for you, and we have in the last few years. This is we always feature a puzzle, and this is the puzzle winner for the preschool age group, and it's just, you guys, this is the most delightful thing. This is from Discovery Toys, and it's called the We All Belong puzzle. And it's super fun because it's a nice quality wooden puzzle, and you have the different children that are here that all look different and have even different abilities. We have a child in here who is blind. We have a child who has hearing aids. It is so inclusive. So if you have kiddos in your life that you want for them to feel like, hey, we all belong, and we should want all of our kiddos to do that, this is a great puzzle. But it's also a fun puzzle that the shapes are cut out and they can put it in. Really amazing. It's one of those success puzzles. There's no way that you can do this and get it wrong. I just love it. And everybody we've shown it to loves it. This is from Discovery Toys. They make some really fantastic toys. So that is our puzzle winner in this category. While I'm here, I'm just going to show you this, which is from Thames and Cosmos. Do they make some great toys, you guys. So this is called Intro to Gears. This is the winner of our motor play award winner in the preschool category, because take a look. All these different gears that you can put in little fingers, you want to work to get them so that you can move more things. And if you do it right, it can create all different kinds of things. So super, super love this. It's got a manual with it that's incredible. You want to talk about learning all different kinds of things, but here's what I really love about this. This is rated for 3 and up. It's really hard to find toys like this in this age range that are appropriate for our younger kids that are preschool. So I absolutely love this. It's a STEM skill building, but you're really working on all those fine motor skills to be able to fit the cogs in that are going to be the things that are going to help with writing skills and being able to do all kinds of things with your hands, but they'll never know that that's what they're working on. I love that. Thames and Cosmos, absolutely love it. While I'm here, I might as well bring this up. Who remembers this? Oh my goodness, I'm knocking all kinds of things over. This is a Tonka truck. You remember Tonka trucks from way back when? I tell you, we've got all these interactive toys, and yet when we put all the toys out, do you know what the first thing was that all the kids ran to? It was the Tonka truck. All the kids, boys and girls alike. So this is the winner of our Kids' Choice Award. Absolutely love a Tonka truck, and you can get the link to be able to purchase. It's big, it's colorful, it's, and these are good toys. They have parts that move for those kiddos who love trucks. And hey, it used to be when I was a little girl, they didn't give girls Tonka trucks. I'm so glad that we progressed beyond that, because this is a fun toy and it's hard. This is like hardware put together. This is this hard wearing toy. It's going to last for generations. It's able to move. You can really put dirt and mud in this and transport it. I guarantee you everybody's going to want to love to see that underneath the tree or at Hanukkah. This right here, which is, we love Faber-Castell. They make great art supply toys, and they make all the great pencils that we love as adults. I just can't, there we go. So I love a good craft project with preschoolers where you don't have a mess. I think that's a gift to the parents and to the caregivers when you don't have a mess. So what I love is that this is a craft project that they can do. There's no glue. You're not going to have glitter all over your house, but they can be as creative as possible. They're taking little pom-poms and they have sticky technology. I don't understand it. I don't have to, but they can make these different displays. And because we're talking about younger kids and we want them to be successful at making the craft project, there are some guidelines. There's little holes in the project where if they want to match the color, they can. But if they want to off-road and color outside the lines, they can make it different. It still looks beautiful. They can customize it themselves. Or sometimes our kids get so overwhelmed with a craft project, they're like, I don't know what to do. But so then if they wanted to, they could just match the color, and you can work on colors and say, this is a red one. Where do you want to put it? Do you want to put it with red, and put it in there? I love it. No glue, no mess. It says it right on the box. Faber-Castell. So that's the winner of our craft for preschoolers. And you'll thank me when you don't have to clean it up. Okay, so this is our preschool winner, I believe, and I have to check my list here because I don't have what the award is for this, because it really, I want to give it every award that there is. Yeah, it's our educational award, but it's so good it could have been the top toy too. This is Tad's Fridge Phonics. And if you watch the show, you know that I talk often, this is a leapfrog toy, that one of the things that when my son was struggling to know his alphabet, and I said to a friend, I don't know what to do, he's just not getting it, and I'm trying everything, and I'm a former teacher, I don't know what to do. And they said to me, okay, there's a video that you need to get, and it was the Letter Factory, and it introduced Tad for the first time, and Tad is just the sweetest little character, and they took Tad through the Letter Factory to show him all the letters. Well, this is sort of the graduated in person, and you pop this on the refrigerator, and anytime you go by, it's interactive. There are letters that you get all the letters in the alphabet, and you were going to go buy those to be on the refrigerator anyway, but that is old school, right? Just putting the letters on the refrigerator. You put Tad's Fridge Phonics on there, and then when you put the letters in this little holder here, it's holding it because I haven't taken it out of the plastic, but you put the letter in.
Apple.
Yes.
Awesome apple.
Right. And what I love about this is that it says the letter, it says a word that it's in, and then it says the sound, and then it makes a sound for us to remember what it is, which is part of what that video did. There are so many different things that you can do here, and they have different levels. There's level 1 and level 2, so they can level up.
Put the letter tile into the apple.
And it prompts them so that they want to interact with it. It's a great thing to have in the house. I love it on the refrigerator. I love it all over the place. It's great for motor skills, but it's really great for learning colors and for learning your alphabet. There's nothing like it. And it gives you other things that you could put on the fridge too, that are best mom in the world, best dad in the world, and you could put a picture in it. And then there's one that says me. So it really makes it fun and interactive for them. I love this so hard, I don't know what to do with it. Because this reminds me of the exciting time when we began to see how my son could learn. Love Leapfrog for this, so exciting. So great educational gift. Okay, while I'm here, this is the winner of our social award. This is a VTech toy. Get this, it's called the Care for Me Learning Carrier. And it's a little pet. You see the little dog here, and there's a little carrier here, and it's an interactive toy, but the pet comes with a bottle, and it comes with a toy, and there's a comb, and there's food here. And this is all interactive, and when you turn the carrier on, the carrier prompts the child for what you need to do to take care of the dog. And I love it because it's, you can pack everything away into the carrier. This is a great gift if you're going away for the weekend to go to grandma's house, right? Because there's so many things to do. You're going to be working on letters, you're going to be working on colors, numbers, shapes, all different kinds of things. But there is another element to this, that we're learning to take care of someone else. This is early perspective taking, which is all part of building social skills. So when we learn how to take care of a pet, we're learning how to take care of a friend, right? So I absolutely love this. This absolutely builds social skills. Thank you, VTech, for this amazing, everybody went gazonga over this when we showed this to them. Super duper fun. I'm not going to turn it on, but well, maybe I will for just a second, but it does all the light up.
Going somewhere exciting today?
Talk to them, play music, all the fun things, right? But there are different things if you want to comb the pet, if you want to feed the pet, all different kinds of things to do. Amazing VTech. While I'm here, another leapfrog. This is our boredom buster. But so much of the time now, our kids are in the car because we're shuttling them different places. And if you're in preschool, and if, if there's any kind of a delay that your child is experiencing in speech and language, you're probably going to have speech therapy. You may have ABA that you need to travel to go to. And, there's going to be some time in the car. And I just believe that we should not allow our kids to be bored at all. Boredom is like the ultimate, let's not have them be bored ever, right? And yet we have that time in the car, and it's really, really hard. So I love something like this, so that if it's a rainy day or if we're in the car, we can pack this and our kids are really, really happy. So what is it? It's a Leapfrog Leap Start. So this is a precursor to any kind of being on an iPad. I like it because it's so interactive. They can learn, there are different storybooks that you can add to it, so you can change it out if you want to be, if your child needs to be working on pre-writing skills, you can be working on pre-writing skills. If you want to do math skills or letter skills, you can change out the book that goes with it, and it's all interactive. It has that stylus so that you can point at things. It interacts with them. It's going to keep them busy, but it comes in this, it looks like a laptop. It's very socially acceptable, but it prompts them, it speaks to them, it rewards them. We talk all the time on the show about, in order to learn something, you need lots of opportunities, you need immediate feedback, and then you need something that's reinforcing so that you want to do it again. And Leapfrog gets this as well as anybody gets it. So it's very interactive. It gives them tons of opportunities to learn the same different things. It gives them immediate feedback, and if they're not doing something, it'll prompt them where to do it. It'll tell them to try again. It's really, really remarkable. I love this set because it comes with 2 books already, but then you can add on to it. And this is for ages 2 to 7. So this is going to get you through all those beginning years when you're going to therapies and through the first couple of years of school. So this is the Touch and Talk Leap Start from Leapfrog. And again, it is the boredom buster, really, because no one will be bored playing with that. And you'll find that your older kids want to play with it too. Okay, here's something super fun. This is our best game in the preschool category. It's the Very Hungry Caterpillar What Can You Do game. Super fun to play. And what I love about this is so interactive. It's very easy. It's not one of these games that you got to set up and do all kinds of things. There's 3 different kinds of cards. There's activity cards, sound cards, and action cards. And the children, for instance, it shows here that there's an action card where that says the S on it right here, right? And it says to trace the letter S. So it gives us something to do whenever we pick the card. But there are other ones where you get the animal and it'll say quack like a duck, or an activity card where it might say hop like a bunny. Hours of fun to play. Even your older kids, if they're playing it with the younger kids in the family, will really enjoy this. You're learning all kinds of things. It's making learning fun, but it's a great game. And there's nobody loses, nobody wins, but we're all when you have kids waddling like a penguin, it's just going to be super fun. Miniland has put out some amazing dolls. This is our Therapist Award winner. This is, it's a diversity fastening doll from Miniland. And these dolls come, and they're designed to come in different ways to match the child. I love this so that we have the diversity of, there's another one that we have here that comes with hearing aids. But they have all different kinds of dolls, and you can pick one that's closest to your child. So first of all, we're helping to build that self-esteem of this doll is like me, right? So I super love that. But then each doll has all these different practice fastening spots on it to learn how to dress ourselves. So she's got some snaps on her dress. She has a zipper here that I can put the zipper up and down. She's got a buckle on her shoe. She's got Velcro on the back to fasten her dress, and I can practice all of those skills on her. And that's why the therapists really love this, because when we're working on those adaptive skills like zipping, right, we don't want to start on the child themselves when we're doing toilet training. It's just too hard. but it's so much easier, so much more friendly to do it on a doll that looks like you. So we super love these, the diversity fastening dolls that, you know, Miniland, you're just doing a great job with these. Absolutely. Isn't she the most precious thing ever, right? I'm going to put her in the Tonka truck so she can go for a ride in the Tonka truck. All right, we got to get to the top toy, right? Can I tell you that one of the moms that we had on our panel that was looking at these toys went so nuts over this toy that she was like, I'm going to put it on my Christmas list. I want this toy. This is the Leapfrog picnic basket. It's the shapes and sorting picnic basket. Now, we've all seen shape sorters before. We're all familiar with what they are, right? But this is extra because we've talked before on the show about how important it is to have functional pretend play toys. So imagine you really could start with this toy even younger than preschool because I think, what are we rated here? 6 months and up, you guys. Pretty amazing, right? So you could start early with this toy and just be sorting shapes, I can speak, with these different, their shapes, and there are different food items here that can go in the basket. Now, one of the things that we love about this as a parent is that all the things will fit inside so it's self-contained. If it's time to go someplace and we want to take the toy, it has the carry handle and goes. It talks to our children, talks to us. We can open it up. We can take things in, put out. Therapists love this because there are so many. We can work on all the prepositions with this. Oh, do you want to put it in? Let's put it in. Let's take it out. Let's set it next to it. You're working on the prepositions. But you're also working on foods and you're working on shapes. And you're pretending to eat the foods. There's so many different things that you can do with this. So this is our top toy. It does come with the Leapfrog ability to change modes and to change volume, which we absolutely love. You can be counting with this toy. It helps us. You know that toy that was like the cookie jar that you could put it in accounts? The picnic basket does that too. Comes with a tablecloth. You can pretend play that you're eating together. It's just endless, the things that you can work on with this. It's absolutely wonderful. And if you've got younger siblings, it's okay. There's nothing to choke on because you can do very young kids with it. All right. How about this from Leapfrog? I did it. I touched the button. This is the Touch and Learn World Map. And I keep doing it wrong.
Animal Quest. Listen for the animal description, then touch the correct animal on the map. Ready? Go! Find the animal that has a diet that's mostly bamboo. Look in Asia. Panda.
Okay, so this is one of those toys for those of you who have kids that are maybe hyperlexic and they're really into maps and they're into animals and things aren't moving fast enough for them, it'll stop eventually. And right now I'm in the animal mode, but they have people mode and country mode. They can be learning. This goes on the wall. This is great, beautiful art. It goes on the wall and it's interactive. It's like having a leap pad but on the wall. And they can click on different things and it prompts them. You just heard it say, find the panda, and it gave them a prompt of where to start to look for that. There's so many things here that they are never going to finish playing with this toy because they're going to be in college before they finish all the different things that they can learn with it. But this won the Parent Award because we have so many parents who know that their kids have the ability to move faster than maybe the people around them think, their school and such. And if you have a kiddo who wants to learn more, who's like a little sponge and wants to know world facts, this is going to be a great and exciting toy. And if you have a kiddo that maybe isn't as interested in those things, it's still going to be fun and interactive, and they're going to be able to learn the different places in the world and learn where they are and some of the things about where they are and where other people are. So Parent Award, absolutely love, love, love from Leapfrog, the Touch and Learn World Map. Okay, then for our oldie but goodie, who doesn't remember playing this? This is a wonderful motorized toy that it's got this wonderful sea of fish, and as it turns, the fish open their mouths. And you have a little fishing rod, and you try to capture a fish while it has its mouth open. It's fast-paced. It's so much fun. I love this because when you take this out, the older kids all go, oh my gosh, I love playing that toy, right? And they're happy to play with their little brothers and sisters, not scissors. And this, you're working on hand-eye coordination. You can work on colors. You can say, okay, everybody try to capture a yellow one right now, right? But you can be working on winning. You can work on losing, right? But this is a really, really fun game to play. It's our oldie but goodie award. Okay, right here we have our STEM toy for preschool. Love this, Exploring Engineers. And this is another gear toy, but really different than anything else I've seen. This one is from Discovery Toys. Really amazing. It's a smaller kit, but it has all these things that you can make from it. It's absolutely amazing. Really, if you have a kiddo that is at all interested in building things, this is a winner. I had every flashlight in my house taken apart. Wished I'd had this because then maybe I would have a flashlight now. And this is it's a STEM toy for those kiddos who might end up being engineers down the road. Okay, I've only got a couple of things left here. This is it's big. This is our winner for preschool in the category of employment enrichment, building employing skills. This toy, oh my gosh, if Rachel Bird was here, she would be losing her mind because she loved this so hard. This is a leapfrog toy, and it's called the Scoop and Learn Ice Cream Cart, and it is the sweetest thing. It is an actual ice cream cart that comes with different plastic ice cream that you can build an ice cream to order. So you push your cart into the living room and you sell your wares. Talk about building employment skills. This is empowering our kids to be entrepreneurs, but we're learning about, there's a cash register there, there's a scoop, so we're doing the fine motor skills. There are ice cream cones, they can say what color they want, so we're learning counting, colors, and so much more, like completing the order. I love this. I love this kind of pretend play. I love it. It's a big toy, but it's not ginormous. It's not going to take up your whole house. Absolutely love it. It also works on sequencing. So we're getting the beginning of coding with this. So I absolutely love it. It comes with 3 different toppings, 8 scoops of ice cream, 3 ice cream cones, 6 double-sided cards so that people can order things, a magic ice cream scooper, and the cart which stores everything. Leapfrog, amazing. And the scoop, by the way, the magic scoop recognizes the flavor so that when they scoop up that flavor, it languages it for them. Hello, how fabulous is that? All of our parents loved this, but Rachel Bird honestly kind of lost her mind over it because she loved it so much. And then last but not least, for our sensory award, we have this amazing Cutito. And it's a unicorn Tito. So for our kiddos that like things that are soft and like to unwrap things, because there's lots of toys out there where you can unwrap things, this is a furry friend, a unicorn, that once you unwrap it, there's a unicorn in there that is fabulous. This is a great stocking stuffer, really fun for everybody because it's the surprise of unwrapping it, and then you've got the cute furry friend. So it's a Cutito, unicornito, and there are different unicorns. So when you open it up, it's like, which one did you get? So it's got all these surprise elements, but it is a fun sensory toy. The unwrapping, there's something about that for our kiddos that is super duper fun, the surprise and all of that. Amazing. So those are just some of the winners from our preschool category. Check it out in our toy guide at autismnetwork.com. Click on the toy guide and you will find it there. You can order the toys by clicking the button underneath to order them. And check out the other age groups so that you can see all the toys that we have featured. Happy holidays from everyone at the Autism Network. Just getting started. So that was our preschool category, and we're getting ready to show you the school age category. But I want to address some comments that you guys are writing in. First of all, Holly is with us, And Holly is somebody that, if you're looking at any of the Discovery toys that we showed, like this one is Tactile Pals. I included it here, even though this is not a black toy, this is a green toy, but we're on a green screen, so it looks different. This is one of the Discovery toys that's featured, and there are a handful of them throughout the guide in different categories. If you're looking for Discovery toys, Holly's there, and she can help you out with purchasing any of those. When the toy guide goes live later on today, because many of you wrote it and said, okay, where am I purchasing these toys? There is a underneath each toy, there's a picture of it, there's a description of the toy, then there's a blurb about what we say about the toy, why we love it. And then below that, it says something like purchase the toy here. You can click the button and it goes to a direct link where you can buy the toy right then. Now, I want you guys to know that we added that feature because you guys were like, can you help us out? If we like the toy, we want to be able to put it in our cart right there. We always get lots of feedback from people who are, we put in a nice mix of it being stuff on Amazon, things from Walmart, things from Target, things directly from the toy maker whenever that was convenient and possible for you. And we never get it exactly how you want it. So I'm just going to tell you right now, we try. But when the toy guide goes live later on, just help a girl out and let me know if anything doesn't link or goes to the wrong toy, because it would be my fault if that happened. But these are toys that we've spent a lot of hands-on time with, so we super love them. They're also in a wide range of price ranges, that there are things, I think the least expensive thing in the toy guide is I want to say like $5.99, but then they go up through things that if it's some of you are able to buy your child that one big toy, that's something, if it's super educational. So we have some toys that are over $100, but it's not the vast majority of them, and the ones that are over $100 are toys. You know what I'm saying? There's some really good value. We tried to be very mindful about, making sure that there was a wide range of things. I love some of the comments that you guys wrote in. Loving the We Belong puzzle. We all love that one. We love the art supplies. That's super fun. And the no glue, no mess. Yeah, how about that? Alicia says, my tiny human will love that. I think Mom loves that too. I'm going to vote for that too. I see that Holly put in a link so that if you want to, here is one of the things that I suggest. If you're doing Discovery toys, do an online party. Do an online party, help yourself, and get a great deal on the toys that you're doing. It'll be good for you. So love that. And Michelle says, awesome gift ideas. The only pet I ever want, the one in the carrier, yes, okay, so I think, have we gotten to everybody's? We love the engineering gears. Absolutely. We love Leapfrog. I mean, we so loved Leapfrog in this toy guide because they just don't make a toy that's not super fun. Wonderful. Holly says, my daughter was 3 years old and nonverbal when I found these toys. Now she is 6 and is now verbal and in mainstream kindergarten. So blessed to find these toys. Yay, Holly. Helen, we're saying good morning to you. And Holly says, yes, host parties get free and half-price toys. They also have deals for Black Friday on Discovery Toys. You guys, it's worth it to be looking at all of these toys. The reason why we rush to get this right before Black Friday is so that you can look at the toys and see if there are Black Friday deals on any of these toys, because a lot of them there are. So, all right, we're going to now take a look at the school-age toys, and then I'll be back to further comment with you guys afterwards, but take a look. Hello, I'm Shannon Penrod from Autism Live and the Autism Network. So excited because we're continuing on with the Festival of Toys, and right now I'm going to be showcasing some of our many school-aged toy winners. These are toys that have already won and are featured in our Toy and Gift Guide. It's the Autism Live Toy and Gift Guide 2022. You can find it by going to autismnetwork.com. There is a toy guide link at the top of the page. If you click on that, it will show you categories that are aged. Now, I want to be clear that I really think that the best way to look at this toy guide is to start with the age that the individual is that you're looking for a gift for. So we have the baby toddler category, we have the preschool category, we have the school age, which we're going to be talking about right now. Then we have the teen tween category, the adult category, and the caregiver category. Yes, we have all of those categories. So start with the category that matches the chronological age of the individual. But once you've looked at that category, if you don't find something that you feel is exactly right for the child, or the individual or the adult, start looking in age categories and look at all of them, because there's even some amazing toys in the baby category that I know some adults like myself that would be like, oh, I like that. That's a good sensory toy. I could enjoy that, right? So really, really important that we get an opportunity to showcase these toys and these gifts, because there's some amazing stuff here who can help our school-aged kids start to grow other skills. We've talked before in the other categories about things that we might be working on. School age, it really starts to branch out into very specific needs for the individual. What kinds of things will excite them, and what kinds of things do they need to shore up to be able to do the kinds of things that would excite them, right? So I've got some amazing things. Not every single toy here is going to be right for every single individual, but I guarantee you we've got something for everyone. So let's get started right now. Why not start with social? I love Miniland. They make some really incredible toys, and we've featured them in some of the other categories, but this is our social skills winner for the school-aged category. These are Emotiblocks, and what they are is super fun kind of blocks that go together, like a lot of the cube toys that we see, but they go together with different emotions. Now, you can play this as a game, or you can use this as a way to express how you're feeling, or for the individual to express how they're feeling. They come with different facial expressions, so that gives you a starting point to talk about. There are 6 different cards that come that have an expression on a child's face. And then we ask the individual playing the game to try to recreate the face that they're making. And there are lots of different ways to do that, but then it's a great conversation starter, and we think absolutely will help to build the social skills to be more aware of emotions, both in themselves and in other people. So it's really remarkable. Again, that's from Miniland, and it's Emotiblocks. You will find that in the Toy and Gift Guide. And you will see that underneath the description of the toys, they also, we offer a button, you guys asked for this, where a place where you can purchase the toy right from there. We don't get a kickback from them at all for that, but we did that because you guys asked us to make it easier for you. If you found a toy you liked, you wanted to buy it right then and didn't want to have to leave the site. So that's why that's there. Okay, so for our motor play toy, we have this amazing toy that is called Dinosaur Dig Blue T-Rex and Amber. And I love this because when we're working on motor play in this age range, a lot of times we're working on those fine motor skills. Maybe we're perfecting the skills that we need for handwriting, and we want to make it really reinforcing. When a kiddo is having a hard time with those fine motor skills, we don't want to give them something that's exacting and that won't be fun for them. So what this is it's basically, it comes with tools, and it's basically a dinosaur dig where they're going to chip away at something and brush away until they can find the bones and then put together the dinosaur. So it's a lot of fine motor things, but it is the appropriate age, and that we find that a lot of the kids, this is for 6 and up, a lot of the kids will go through some of the frustration of not having the motor skills that where they want them to be to build them, because it's so exciting when they get to the point where they can put the dinosaur together. And they love the tools, is the truth about the whole thing. So really amazing, and there's 3 different ways to play it. Super duper love that. I want to say who that came to us from, but oh, it's from Thames and Cosmos, of course. I should have known that. Okay, remarkable. How about a sensory toy winner? This is from Leapfrog, and we do love us some Leapfrog here. These are the LeapPod Max earphones, and we really, really love them because sometimes when your kids are school age, you know, we're not yet into the place where we want to get the the Dr. Dre earmuffs, but we need a sensory barrier to the rest of the world. And we really, really love these because there's amazing things that you can do with them. They are Bluetooth wireless, just like, the really expensive adult ones. But there's all kinds of things that they're pre-programmed, that they have ways that they can have a dance party, they can have it be quiet, they can listen to instrumental. There are challenges that they can do because it's leapfrog and that are built into the headphones. This is a great way to get our kids willing to wear headphones. So many of you write in and say, I think that my child would benefit from headphones, but we're having a hard time keeping them on. Well, this makes headphones really fun and interactive and gives them some control about what it is that they're hearing or not hearing in the headphones. So love, love, love these amazing, amazing things. They're okay to take on planes, it says, so I really love it. It says, ready to play, nothing to download. How much do we love that as a parent? And that they come with rechargeable batteries and that there is an automatic volume limiter on it so that they're not going to hurt their hearing. I don't know, I worry about that too. Like they're going to turn it up so high that they're going to hurt themselves. Can't do that with Leapfrog. How much do we love that? So this is our sensory toy winner in the school age category. I'm going to put it right over here, and I'm going to pick up this, which is the I Spy Dig In and Find It game, and we're calling this our puzzle winner for this age range, because a lot of times in this age range, they're a little bit too old for some of the little kid puzzles, but they're too young for some of the more advanced puzzles than they are. And I really love this as a puzzle because there are all these different shapes that come with it, and then they're going to try to sensory go through the bin and try to find those shapes. So in that way, it very much is a puzzle. I really love it. They're going to be doing matching. You can work on colors with this, identifying the different shapes. Super duper fun. That's from Briar Patch, which is from University Games. I love that. Let's go to our oldie. For those of you who've been around a little while, the Care Bears. This is an amazing big anniversary for them this year. And so there's a special line of Care Bears that is coming out this year, and we just thought that they were super fabulous and fun. This is the Togetherness Bear. How much do we love that? I love sending the message of inclusivity, something really important that we want to share. It's rated 4 and up, but I think it's a great school-age gift because they still need a Snuggie. It is a collector's item. It comes with a special care coin inside, and she's just beautiful. I don't know that she's a she, but absolutely beautiful. So that's our oldie but goodie. You gotta have a Care Bear, right? Care Bears are fabulous. All right, now, I love Osmo. I love everything that Osmo does. This was our parent award for the school age, and once you open this box, you understand completely why. And of course, I picked the one that isn't already open. I had a choice between two, and no, I took the one that wasn't already open. But this is every parent's dream. It is designed to go with an iPad. So if your child already has an iPad, an Osmo supercharges an iPad and makes it interactive play on a scale and on a level that is off the chart, right? I love that they always have an instruction guide for the parents, but what this is, it comes with an Osmo base and reflector that you put your iPad on, and it makes your iPad project onto a space so that it becomes interactive. And the projector and reflector allows, if your child moves something, the iPad recognizes it. I don't understand that technology, but I know that I love it, and I know that when I play with anyone who plays with it, whether they're rearranging shapes or animating something, they absolutely love it. And I love how Osmo packages things. That's important to me. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But notice that in here are these beautifully bound books. So this one is Tom the Squirrel. This is Will Cat Fit? The Fisher. Sam is Wet. I just go on and on. I feel like I'm on QVC. And then, as with Osmo, we always have our reading adventure. And take a look, there's a wand in here. So this helps to make it interactive too. This is going to make reading fun. Now, I always encourage that whenever we're playing with a toy with our kiddos on the spectrum, we really want to spend some time playing with them, right? But we also appreciate as parents when a toy is so amazing that after we've played with it once with a child, then they want to play with it more by themselves and continue the learning by themselves. Because let's face it, we need to cook dinner, we need to move the laundry along, we have phone calls that we have to make on their behalf, right? So I super love this because when your child is playing with Osmo, the fun never ends, but the learning is off the chart. So you're learning reading. I'm going to pull Will Cat Fit out here, and we're just going to take a look inside. And again, it's interactive, so they're not going to get bored by themselves. The iPad is being used with the book and reflecting so that they can do different things with the book. So perfect for beginning readers, or for kiddos who might be struggling with reading, right? So it says, no, cat is too big. So we're all talking about, does the cat fit in the different size things? And there are interactive things where they will use their wands and their iPad will make it come to life. It's like magic, you guys. So I absolutely love this. This is the reading adventure. I don't think I've put it back right, and I want to put it back right. By Osmo, and it won the Parent Award because it's so beautiful, and even the box is beautiful. It does matter to me how things are packaged, you know, because you can tell that this is a quality item because of the way it's packaged. So love, love, love some Osmo. And if you're not familiar with Osmo, you want to go and check out their full line of interactive educational toys. If your child already has an iPad or they also work with Fire tablets and other tablets, I believe, as well. And check it out because if your child is struggling with a math concept or something, you want to go look at Osmo. How about a craft? Because it's important that our school-age kids can craft. And I've said it before here, I'll say it again. I just don't like to clean up the mess. I love to craft. I don't want to clean up the mess. I love these from Faber-Castell, who makes all those beautiful pencils that we've loved our whole life. Now they've got an entire line of crafts that are meant to be sensory fun, that is no mess, no fuss to clean up, that involves no glue, no glitter, because you know the glitter goes everywhere. I love this because it comes with a mat and everything sticks to the mat. It's magic. It's absolutely magic, and they can design this however they want and then put it on their wall. It builds self-esteem. Great craft. You're working on so many different skills while you are crafting. Okay, don't we love the magnetic building toys? Oh my gosh. Here I have Magnetiles, and this is, I'm covering it up, this is their Dino World XL. And this is a way, if your kiddo likes dinosaurs and they like building, we've got you right here, right? Because they're going to build a whole habitat for their dinosaurs, and they can play with this in a million different ways, build this habitat in a million different ways. So this is the winner of our employment skill building toy because, you know, there's problem solving involved. There's taking care of the animals. It's interactive. It is so amazing, the different things that come with this amazing, amazing toy. It's hours of fun, and it will help them to build employment skills. So the Magnetiles Dino World XL, it's rated for ages 3 to 99, and when I tell you that all the adults wanted to play with this. I love these toys because, and you'll see that we even have them another Magnetile included in our caregiver section, because these are the kinds of toys that when the child gets it, the parent likes to play this with the child. And I love that about it because sometimes there are toys that it's like, help me. I don't want to play with this. It's work for me, right? This is not work at all. All the parents love, 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 love. Here is our therapist winner in this category. It's called Something Wild, and it is a marvel card game that's basically Crazy Eights. But, you know, sometimes to get our kids to play a game, and this is our therapist winner because the therapists love to play this with our kiddos because there's so many things that they can work on. They can work on colors, they can work on matching, they can work on social skills. And the kids love to play it because it's Marvel. So it's called Something Wild. This is from Funko. And you know how Funko has all those lovely little big-headed doll figures that they do. So all of the Marvel characters that are featured are the Funko doll, the Funko Pop dolls. And it even comes with, this one comes with a little Groot. I don't know if you can see it. So with a little Santa hat. So we super love this. And you can actually mix and match these different games. It says you can combine it with any other Marvel Something Wild games for an even wilder time. I love that. This could be a fun holiday game for the whole family to play. And, you know, you get into that dicey age where the kids are like, I don't want to play a game. But if it's Marvel and it's Funko and it's Pop, suddenly they're very interested in it. So I super duper love that. Okay, our best game though, and this is, we're actually giving this for a second time to this because it's a super fun game. Even schools love to play this. This is Zingo, and it is our game winner for the school age because basically it is bingo with numbers and letters and prepositions. So, and they now have added to it that there is an expansion pack, basically, of cards to go with it. Love Zingo, because what we're working on with Zingo is sight words. So many of you have kids in first and second grade, and you're trying to build that sight word repertoire. This is the easiest way to do it. They're all there, and it makes it super fun and exciting. I've played this with relatives. It's very fun. I have a growing stack of Post-it notes. Okay, how about this? Our STEM winner, and I believe that this has won our STEM toys before. I love some Lux Blocks. These are building toys that I don't know what it is about these, but they are supercharged for our kids. And a lot of times people look, they're interactive. The inventor of this toy spent a great deal of time of figuring out what can we do to really put building into this 21st century. And what happens when you build these toys is that they are an engineering toy. They can expand and make a toy that can grow and shrink if the person building it is mindful of how you do it. So it's absolutely a STEM toy. They come with great instructions. There's an amazing website where they can learn all different ways to put these together and have them grow and shrink. For the longest time before COVID, I used to keep a bunch of these on my desk. And I would just have them there as a fidget toy. And everybody who would come in to have a meeting in my office would sit down and pick it up off the desk and start to play with it and put it together in different ways. It's a great, great toy. And I love it for our school-aged kids because they're also working on fine motor skills. And for some of them, they just have an ability to see how these go together in a way that I don't quite get. I still enjoy them, but I've watched our kids put them together and magic happens. It is a STEM toy. It is a pre-engineering toy. Amazing. How about a boredom buster? For Gridley Games makes a bunch of different items that they're called just add and then fill in the blank. So this one is just add sugar. And so all you really have to have as a parent, I love these for a rainy day. You know, have a shelf of these if you've got kiddos in the house and you know that you're going to have sugar. Some of the other ones are just add milk or just add soap. It's things that you have on hand. And then the rest of the things that you need are inside this little box. And you can make so many different science experiments and so many different art projects by just adding sugar to the different things on the box. Like one of the things that they have is that you can make, you know, those crystal sugar lollipops in different colors. But they've got other things here too that you can do. Learn about crystallization and supersaturation right in front of your eyes. Make your own candy and clean up your own with your own homemade soap. So really, really fun. This is something to do together with your kids. And again, this is from Gridley Games. This one is called Just Add Sugar. Again, I love how they package those. The packaging is reusable. All right, let's kick it up a notch here. This is our top toy. Everybody went nuts over this for the school age, because I don't think there's a single school age kid that you could get this for who wouldn't be over the moon. This is the VTech Kitty Zoom print camera, print cam. And this looks a lot like, you know, your run-of-the-mill high-tech camera, that it's got buttons on it and they can choose all different kinds of things. The thing that's really exciting about this is that they can print the pictures that they take. There's a button right on here where they can print it, and they can print a gazillion other things too. It comes preloaded with things that they can print, that they can color in. They also can take a picture and then turn it into a line drawing that they can then, I mean, I want one of these. Why can't my camera do this, right? It's really fun. So they can make a comic strip with their friends. They can take video. They can add elements to it. This is just redonkulous fun. And I got to tell you something. Sometimes when you have kiddos and they're having difficulty communicating, handing them a camera is one of the most powerful and empowering things that you can do for them, because everything that comes out of the camera is their point of view. And if you look, you see they're telling you all kinds of things. My son, I loved to take pictures when he was little. I would take like 1,000 pictures a week. I'm not kidding. I was so glad that we'd gone to digital at that point, because I would have been buried in film, right? But he constantly wanted to get at my camera. And I was like, I don't want you to ruin my camera. And then finally, I got a new camera and I thought, well, I don't care anymore. And he was probably 3.5, 4 at that point. And I handed him the camera that I had. I didn't care if he dropped it, whatever. He took such amazing photos that when he was 5, we put together a coffee table book of the pictures that he took. It is still one of my favorite things that my husband and we gave it to each other as a gift, because it's his perspective and it is different than anyone else's. It's a powerful, powerful gift. This is a fabulous camera. You don't have to worry about if they drop it. They're not going to drop it. And they can interact with it. Like, he took the pictures, but my son had no way of printing those pictures out, only if I printed them out. This gives them all the capability right there. Woo, this is a good toy. Oh, I love it. It's why it's the top toy, you guys, because it's amazing, from VTech. How about this? Because this is our educational toy in this category. This is Andy. And Andy is a code and play robot in a very affordable price point from Thames and Cosmos. They make some of the most amazing toys. He can dance, he can play music, you can program him, and it's beginning programming, which is really amazing. You don't have to download anything. He's out the box, comes with a great manual. This is really, if you've got a kiddo who might at all be interested in robotics, this Andy, so much fun. And they're going to learn about coding by using Andy. Love it. Thames and Cosmos. Really fantastic. How about another VTech toy? This got the Kid Award. It's a little heavy, I will tell you that. You know, if you watch the show, every single year in the toy guide, I like to feature at least one marble run. And, you know, through the years, we've had to up the game a little bit, because it's like, you know, they're different. So this is the Kids' Choice Award. The kids love this. This is sort of like Mousetrap meets Marble Run. And one of the things that we love about a marble run is that there's an element of a construction to it. It's cause and effect play. So there's problem solving, right? That they'll put the toy together in a million different ways, and then we run the marble down to see where it ends up, right? Well, VTech has just made this cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because there's so many different ways that they can build this and put this together. It's super duper fun. They put in so many elements. That's what makes it sort of Mousetrap-esque. It's hours of enjoyment, and they will love, love, love this. If your kiddo is doing any kind of ABA therapy or anything like that, one of the things, the kids gave the award as the toy that they most wanted to play with. But I will tell you, the therapists were fighting over it too, because it's a great toy, because so often you want to give kids a break, and you like to have it be a toy that has a beginning, middle, and end, and nobody does that like a marble run. Did I get them all for the, I think I got to all of them that were the school age. So this is a good one to end on. If you want to see all the toys that are featured in the school age category, go to autismnetwork.com, click on the toy guide, and you can look at all of the toys in all of the categories. And I really do encourage you to do that. If you want to buy one directly from the toy guide, you would click on the button where it says to buy the toy. I will tell you that we don't get anything from that. That is not about us trying to sell these toys. We're not making any money off of that. We gave you that feature because you guys asked for it. You said, don't make us go someplace else. So I hope that you will check out all the toys. This gives me so much joy to talk about these toys and to picture our kiddos playing with them, because they're going to learn and they're going to laugh and they're going to feel that joy. I just love it. Happy holidays, you guys. Check out the other videos. Welcome back, you guys. So thrilled to be here and be showing these toys, and excited that you guys are getting a first look at them. Want to remind you that the whole toy guide is going to be available later on today. That's the 2022 Autism Live Toy and Gift Guide. Right now, the 21 is up, so make sure when you're looking, not that you can't buy those two toys too, those were great toys last year, but these are the new ones hot off the press. We're so excited that we're going to be showing these all week long. Tomorrow, we are going to interrupt the Festival of Toys briefly because we are welcoming back Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh. She'll be in the studio answering your questions live, and we know that that's super important to you. But I just wanted to comment that, yes, again, when the toy guide goes live later on today, and I wish I had an ETA for that, but before the day is over, the toy guide will go live. Unless something happens and I get hit by a bus. It's happening. I think there's one toy, we just have to tweak the link to it. Want you guys to tootle around, and remember, my suggestion is that you start looking at the age that the person is, but then help yourself to all the other categories too, because it's just a guideline, and we find that, especially in our community, there were so many things when we had the parents and the adults and the kids looking and reviewing them, that they were very fluid with like what age it was appropriate for. Listen, I had a mom who wanted the ice cream scoop thing. She was like, I would play with this. And I don't blame her. I would have too. Wait till you play with the magic scoop and it tells you what color you've picked, what flavor you've picked up. Oh yeah, that's a good time. So don't be bound by the ages, and I love that many of you commented on that you're thrilled that we are covering that. So I have so enjoyed this time. As I said, this is how the week is going to go. You ready for this? Because we want to be grateful. So tomorrow we're going to be grateful for Dr. Doreen. She's going to be answering your questions live. And I know we have a starting topic, but I can't remember what it is. Traven, if you have a second to look at that. Then on Wednesday, we are going to show you the the tween, teen, and adult categories, and we've got some amazing toys and gifts in that category that I think are going to blow your mind, especially for those of you who have older kids and you're like, I just don't know. Wait till you see, because we've got some pretty amazing things in that category. Oh, guess what we're talking about? We're starting talking about tomorrow with Dr. Granpeesheh. The first question is going to be about teaching imagination, which is going to be a really fun thing to talk about. So in any case, we'll be back tomorrow with that. And then on Wednesday, we're going to cover the teen, tween, and adult categories. Then on Thursday for Thanksgiving and all throughout the Thanksgiving weekend, we're going to be playing our oldie but goodie and some of the new stuff, Toy Festival. So you'll get to see some of the older videos from when we've been doing this way back when my hair was dark. There's some of those in there as well. You get to see my husband. He does some of the things with me. Some of Dr. Granpeesheh's children do toy explanations with me. It's super fun. So if you're bored over Thanksgiving, or you're standing in a long line on Black Friday, put our feed on and you'll see a bunch of fun videos where we play with toys, because I love to play with some toys. You know what I'm saying? So RBT Catalina, we're so thrilled that you're here as well. Thank you, all of you that were watching live, and all of those who will watch it later on when the toy guide will also be available online. So how do you find that? You want to go to autismnetwork.com toynetwork.com. There will be, there's an icon up at the top, or I think it just says words toy guide. You click on that and you can see all the different categories. As I said, start with the one that is closest in age to the individual, but then don't leave without looking at all of the toys in the other area. And if there's a specific area that you want to work on with the individual, look at the toy winners in all of the categories to see what one might suit them. Like if you're working on building speech, look at all the best speech winners, because there might be one that's perfect for whoever you love that you're purchasing a toy or a gift for. But I also want to say, I don't want to leave without saying that we always kind of have a buzzword every year that we, when we're talking about the toys and going, we're looking for this. And our buzzword this year was connection, that we want to make a connection between the toy and the individual, or between the caregiver and the individual, or the therapist and the individual. Whatever, we wanted to be making connections that were real and valid and important and meaningful. So connection is the word for this year's toy guide. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and I hope you'll tune in next when we do that again on Wednesday. All right, you guys, wait till you see the rest of them. It's really a cavalcade of wonderfulness. I have goosies because it's that exciting. It's my favorite time of year, y'all. All right, love you all, sending you all hugs. I will see you back here tomorrow with Dr. Grampy Shea. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and another one for you too. Bye-bye for now. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much. See you next time.